¿no? ¿Qué le pidió el vecino? Le dice, ¿no? What did the neighbor ask? My neighbor asked me to play my music more quietly. Look, it's the same. We are using an infinitive. Entonces aquí la regla se va a mantener. Si yo quiero reportar un command, que es una orden, ¿verdad? Y yo la voy a identificar porque siempre va a empezar con un verbo o va a empezar con don't, si es que es en negación. Don't, ¿no? Don't be late. Don't play your music loudly, right? Or when it's a request, o cuando es un pedido, que básicamente por ahí podemos empezar con el, ¿no? Can. We are going to use the verb in infinitive, ¿no? My neighbor asked me to play my music more quietly. Mi vecino me pidió que pusiera mi música más bajo, ¿no? Más con el volumen más bajo. Is that okay? Let me show you another example and then we practice. Don't worry. Check next.
Ask it.
Ask.
Miss, ask.
Pedir.
Hace la de pedir, ¿no?
Pedir. Vamos a usar este reporting verb para los requests, porque ahí no puedo decir me dijo, podría ser me dijo, pero para un pedido podemos usar el verbo, ¿no? El reporting verb pedir, ¿no? Me pidió.
Pero no code, ¿no? Code.
El could, ¿cómo así el could?
Ay, no. Estoy confundiendo con...
Ya, ok. Request, también podemos usar el verbo request, por ejemplo, pero vamos a empezar con ask. Estamos con say, tell, and ask. Todavía estamos en la primera parte del grammar, que es reporting commands, que ya vimos commands, ¿no? Las órdenes, las instrucciones, and now here request. Esto no está en el libro, pero bueno que lo sepan. Request, cómo reportar un pedido, algo que te soliciten hacer, que te pidan hacer. Check. Well, this is not a request, this is like a command, right? It's a command. The mother, you know, here says this. Don't watch TV until I get back. This is the original command. No miren televisión hasta que yo vuelva, hasta que yo regrese. Okay. Oh. Sorry, happened to my mouse. Yeah, now check what happened. All right, here the little girl watches her brother that is watching television. So she says, ¿cómo le reportará? Mi mamá dijo.
Our mother.
Yeah, could be our mother, sure.
As.
What else? Nos dijo o dijo, puedo usar say en pasado, puedo usar tell, pero cuando uso tell tengo que mencionar a quién dijo, ¿no? Look,
Okay.
check.
She told.
Oh, yeah. En vez de she podría ser our mother. It's okay. It's perfect. Our mother told us, or say she told us not to watch TV until she gets back. Miren aquí este cambio, right? Que yo tengo que considerar porque estoy reportando.
Miss, y con ask sería asked.
Ask us. Nos pidió, ¿sí? Si quiero usar el ask. Aunque no es que tanto les pidió, ¿no?
Aplicaría, ¿no? Claro.
Sí.
Ok.
Ahí sería, ¿no? Can you please watch TV until I get back? Y ahí sería nos pidió. Pero it's okay, it makes sense, ¿no? Si quiero convertir a un pedido sería.
O sea, lo más apropiado es para un request el ask y para handle told.
Commands, yeah, tell or say.
Ok.
Yeah, ask could be. Ask us, ¿no? Siempre después de tell or ask tiene que estar el pronombre. Si yo usase say, solamente diría said, ¿no? She said, y ya no uso el as. Ya no puedo decir she said as, ¿no? She said, and right after said, I say she said, y voy aquí. not to watch TV until she gets back. Look at the change. Miren el cambio. I changes to she. Get, I get. She gets. Porque estoy conjugando, estoy reportando, ¿no? Ella nos dijo, o como ustedes mencionaron, en vez de she, querían poner nuestra mamá dijo, nos dijo, ¿no? Our mother. Our mother told us not to watch TV until she gets back. Nuestra mamá nos dijo que no mirásemos, no miráramos, right? Miráramos televisión hasta que ella regrese, right? She is reporting. Is that okay? Is that clear? Yeah, let's continue. Let's move on. Another one. All right. Valentino, you use ask when it's a request, cuando sea un pedido. El contexto se refiere a algo que te pidan hacer, como no te piden, no te están ordenando. It's not an order, it's not a command. It's a request. Can you please do this? Could you please do that? Look. Yeah. This woman, the mother, says this, right? Or tells, you know, her daughter, don't come after midnight. No vuelvas después de medianoche. Okay, maybe she's asking for permission to go to a party. Or to the movies, ¿no? A la party no, recién empezaría. To the movies, ¿no? Le está pidiendo, supongamos, permiso para ir al cine. Dice, okay, yeah. Don't come after midnight. No regreses después de medianoche. So how can we report? My mother told me not to come after midnight. Right? Or my mother said, y ya no uso me, said not to come after midnight. Si este acá estuviera de repente, don't come after midnight, please, ahí ya sería como un request, ¿no? Con el please. My mother asked me not to come after midnight. But they are similar. Ask, tell, say are similar verbs, are reporting verbs. All right? Let's move on. Yeah, okay. Help me complete this. Help me complete this exercise. How would it be? You are going to use say or tell. What do you think here? Look, she to use. Tell, say, told. Good. Oh, sorry, no lo tenía. I have to type. I thought, yeah, she said. Yeah, correct. ¿Por qué no podría ir tell or told?
Porque no
yes,
está
tendría que estar
dice.
el object pronoun, no indica quiénes, ¿no? So, yes. She said to use the computer. Who can help me? Carlos, do the second, tell me, read. How would it be?
The usage.
Check here, it says us, a nosotros. Ahí sí está el object pronoun. What is the verb?
Told.
Very good. Read all.
They told used to listen to the news.
Yeah. You're going to use it. So yeah, they told us, right? They told us to listen to the news.
They told us to listen to the news.
Nice. Felipe, can you try number 3? It says John, ¿no? Él a John. He told John Good. He told John. Is there any other possibility? ¿Habrá otra posibilidad? Told is okay. Or
Ask.
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 Ask. Ask. Both are correct. Oops. Yeah. It could be both. He told John to buy the newspaper, or he asked John to buy the newspaper. Él le pidió a John que compre el periódico, right? Both are okay. Next, number 4. Valentino, can you try number 4? Sabrina, Valentino, Julio, come on guys, activate your cameras. I don't see you, Antonella, you as well.
Okay, teacher.
All right. Try number 4.
Peter say.
Finish.
Peter said to get the best ticket for a game.
Peter said to get the best tickets for the game. Very good. Antonella, can you try number 5?
Jane asked her mother to hurry up.
Okay, ask. We don't say asked, right? Esa ed no, recuerden cómo es como t, like a T. En este caso, como termina en K el verbo, esa ed suena como t. Asked. Asked. That's it, okay? Nice. Ask. Or, what is the other possibility?
Told.
Told, very good. Yes, oops. Jen asked or told her mother to hurry up, ¿no? Jen le pidió a su mamá que se apure o le dijo a su mamá que se apure. Nice. What about the next? Number 6. Julio, can you try number 6? Julio? Alice, look at it, it says me. Hay un object pronoun. What is the correct verb? Can you hear me, Julio? Can you try? Can you? No? Let's have, I don't know, someone else. Diana, please, Diana Mendez.
Alice told me not to hold things out the window.
Good. And what does hurl mean? Check. Told me. Or it can be ask me, right? Ask or told. What does that verb mean? Check, please. Check in the translator or dictionary. What does hurl? Yeah, so Alice told me not to hurl things out of the window, no, por la ventana. Or told me or asked me. Okay, that's it. Any questions so far? This is the first grammar, guys. No, Julio, no te escuchaba nada. I couldn't hear you. So that's why I asked somebody else. Por eso le pedí a alguien más que pueda hacer el ejercicio. All right. Any questions, guys? Any questions about this? Much clearer. ¿Ya está clara la primera regla, el primer punto gramatical? Yes? Say yes, say no. All right. We are going to go to, if you want, you can save the screen, or actually we are going to practice a little bit in a moment. Let's just watch. Okay. We are going to listen to the rhythm, el ritmo, the intonation when you use this kind of grammar.
Direct and indirect speech. Rhythm. In direct speech, we quote the exact words a person said. For example, my neighbor said, "Turn on the news." In indirect speech, we report what a person said, but we don't give the person's exact words. For example, My neighbor said to turn on the news. Listen to the different rhythm of these sentences. My neighbor said, turn on the news. My neighbor said to turn on the news. In direct speech, we pause before we quote someone's exact words. Listen again. My neighbor said, turn on the news. In indirect speech, we do not pause before reporting what the person said. Indirect speech uses the same rhythm and intonation as an ordinary statement. Listen again. My neighbor said to turn on the news. When there's a negative imperative in indirect speech, we usually stress the word not. Listen. They told us not to drive our cars. Listen to the different rhythm in these pairs of examples of direct and indirect speech. The police said, stay off the roads. The police said to stay off the roads. They told us, close all the doors and windows. They told us to close all the doors and windows. Everyone is saying, don't go out tonight. Everyone is saying not to go out tonight. They're telling us, get lots of bottled water. They're telling us to get lots of bottled water. I said, buy some extra batteries. I said to buy some extra batteries. Now listen and repeat. Click on pause after each sentence. The police said, stay off the roads.
Can you guys repeat? The police said, stay off the roads. Remember when we have to pause, right? The comma represents the pause because this is direct speech.
Off the roads.
Indirect speech, the police said to stay off the roads. So it's quick, it's fast. We don't pause right here. Listen.
They told us, close all the doors and windows. They told us to close all the doors and windows.
Okay, let's repeat both. The first. They told us
They told
to close all the doors and windows.
windows.
They told us to close all the doors and windows.
They told us to close all the door and windows.
Okay.
Everyone is saying, don't go out tonight. Everyone is saying not to go out tonight.
Everyone is
They're
saying,
telling us, get lots of bottles.
Okay. Let's repeat. Everyone is saying, don't go out tonight. Can you repeat?
Everyone is saying
Everyone
saying
don't
don't
go out.
Everyone is saying not to go out tonight.
Everyone is saying
Not to go out tonight.
Not to go out tonight. Okay.
Telling us, get lots of bottled water. They're telling us to get lots of bottled water.
They're telling us, get lots of bottled water.
They're telling us
They're
telling
telling
us
us
water.
water.
They're telling us to get lots of bottled water.
They're telling
They're
us
telling
to
us
get
Telling
lots
us
of
water.
bottled water.
To get lots of bottled water. Good.
I said, buy some extra batteries. I said to buy some extra batteries.
I said,
buy
buy some extra batteries.
I said
I said
buy some extra batteries.
buy some
Buy
extra
some
batteries.
batteries.
I said to buy some extra batteries.
I say to buy some extra
I
batteries.
say to buy extra batteries.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yep. So this is what we have checked. Remember that how can we recognize, maybe it's difficult because it's very similar, but when you want to say something in direct speech and you want to repeat the exact words of a person, remember that you are going to make a post, make a short pause because you need to use the comma, right? And the quotation marks, okay? That's it. This is what we needed to check. And I'm going to repeat the conversation, okay? One more speech. Okay. All right. So this is basically what you will do now. Remember that this unit is about disasters, emergencies, you know, and now you guys are going to work on a conversation where you are going to convey a message, okay? Well, here, let's see. In this picture, yeah, okay, this person is conveying a message to the other one, but it's basically, you know, about some kind of disaster. This is the idea, okay? The idea is that you can give a message to someone about an emergency, a kind of natural disaster. And you are going to use the model, right? Use the model right here and try to continue the conversation. You can ask for more information. Here you have some other ideas. So let's watch the video, the conversation activator, so you can have a better idea, okay, of what you can do. Check this part. Check the model.
Let's change the conversation model.
I'm on the phone with your sister. Would you like to say hello?
I would, but I don't have time.
Anything you'd like me to tell her?
Yes. Please tell her to call me at the office.
Okay.
Now let's change the conversation model again. Don't stop. Continue the conversation. Say as much as you can.
I'm on the phone with Ed and Claire. Would you like to say hello?
I would, but I'm late for a doctor's appointment.
Anything you'd like me to tell them?
Yes. Please tell them to meet me at Mario's for dinner at 7.
Will do.
And what are you doing for dinner?
Nothing, actually.
Well, would you like to join us?
Yes, I would. But could you do me a favor?
Sure.
I won't have my car. Can you come here at 6:30 and give me a ride to the restaurant?
Sure. No problem. See you at 6:30.
All right, so that was the model. Actually, the conversations were not necessarily about disasters, okay? It's okay, so you can just pass any message. In the first conversation or the first two conversations, the model was the same, right? It was very similar and the conversation was short. But in the last part of the video, you could hear that the conversation continued. Okay, they ask more questions. So I want you to do something like that conversation, like the third, como la tercera. Okay, use the model, pass a message, and try to continue the conversation a little bit more. All right, so I'm going to send you to breakout room.